Alrighty, here we go. First test ride. MT07. Learn a legal version. I was really tempted to get this bike as my first bike, but I decided it was a bit silly to go get a brand new bike in case I dropped it or something. But yeah, I've always been pretty interested and super keen to get on and have a go. So let's do it.
3, 2, 1.
This is the 655cc learner legal Australian version. So it's been bored down a little bit, but otherwise same bike. First thing I notice, I've got my weight, what feels like much further forward than I do on the CBR. I feel like all the mass is like right forward in the frame. It's really interesting. But the engine's so smooth. It's got that nice little purr from the offset crank. I love the gear position indicator, something that my bike's missing. Look at that traffic. Not ideal for a test ride. Let's see what it sounds like. I think I would have nearly been better off staying in the side streets. Right, initial impressions. Clutch is lovely and light. Front brake's got a nice little bit of bite to it. Rear brake feels a little bit spongy. Might just be because this is a test bike. Seen some things. This bike appears to only have 333 kilometers on it, which is nice. I might try and do what he's doing and just go for a little waltz up here. Thank you, sir. I heard that the engine braking was a bit over the top on these things, but it feels pretty fine so far. I like the digital dash, super easy to read. Speedo in great big letters. You got your gear position indicator here in the middle, which again I think is a real benefit on a learner bike. I mean, I've learned to get used to it not having it on my bike, but I think I would love to have it there still. It's great. And then a nice little tack across the bottom. I think I still prefer a needle tack, but this is nice. It's nice and simple. Bike's not enjoying the stationary traffic though. Neither am I, to be honest. I am roasting. Do you like that sound? And this is a stock pipe as well. I mean, you guys would have seen on YouTube how good they can sound with an aftermarket pipe on them. This is something this bike would need to be able to do, so let's give it a try. Yep, splits easy. I'm going left here, so I don't feel bad doing this. Indicator still feels very light and flimsy. So how does it handle? Oh wow. So flickable. Feels very light. Changes direction with ease. So what about fourth gear? 40 k's an hour. Yeah, it doesn't really like it, but it'll do it. But it's so tractable off the bottom, feels really nice. It's just effortless. You can kind of sit back and slouch a little bit like this. You get right forward over it. I feel like I'm over the front wheel. very cool. Yeah, in terms of ergonomics, very comfortable reach to the handlebars, but I'm very tall, I'm 6'6", and my legs do feel a little bit tucked up. Nice snug position around the tank, but yeah, my feet are quite high and knees are bunched up. It's cozy. Something I'm gonna have to get used to on all my bikes. Gearbox feels really nice and smooth. Up changes super smooth. Minimal vibration through the handlebars as well. Like the whole transmission seems very smooth. Yeah, if you do a little rev match, it'll down change nice and smoothly as well. No, this is great. You have a lot of fun on this. The horn is super close to the indicator. I'm actually surprised I haven't beeped somebody yet. Oh, we're only halfway, give it time, I suppose. Bummer. I'm actually doing the speed limit. Don't think that I'm being a pussy. Apparently no one does the speed limit along here. So like I was saying before, that's 65, fourth gear, and it'll still pull off the bottom. Tell you what else is cool as well, I got a little eco light flashing at me telling me that I'm getting really good fuel economy with this gear and revs. Nice little feature. Wow, it's so quiet now. 65, I can hear the wind noise over the engine. Sorry, man. He definitely sped up when he put his indicator, when I put my indicator on then, but there's no point getting fired up at people. So just cruising along at 3,500 like this, it's so smooth. Can't feel a thing. It's fantastic. I love the way you can move it around. It feels great. I don't know if it's having you mass forward a little bit more or just the leverage to the handlebars, but yeah, it feels so maneuverable, so light, so maneuverable. And I think they only weigh 165 kilos or something light, dry, so they probably are pretty maneuverable. So, first impressions. Love the clutch, love the gear lever, transmission, engine obviously really nice. I love the seating position with the mass forward right over the handlebars and the front wheel. Feels bloody fantastic. Like I said, rear brake's a little bit spongy, but it could just be this particular bike, so I don't know. But the front brake has a nice feel. Feels like it's got plenty of stopping power as well. You just see it's just generally a very easy bike to live with. It feels great. And the gear position indicator, definite bonus for learners. How does it compare to my 500? It definitely feels quicker off the bottom. It's definitely got a bit more torque. But I think if you already had a 500, I don't know if you'd be like rushing out to spend your money on this. Because it feels like a fraction faster rather than like next level faster, if that makes sense. I actually wasn't sure what to expect. I thought I was going to get on the bike and be like, woo! But yeah, I would say it's yeah, more like a step up from the CBR 500 rather than like a massive leap. I guess the other question I should probably answer is, would I buy one? Yes, absolutely. If you can afford the asking price, what a glorious first bike. It's not intimidating, easy to live with. It's got that bit of torque off the bottom end that you've got to watch, but I mean, it's very manageable. It's not nasty at all. It's just really nice tractable power. Awesome. I think that'll do. Just one more quick look around the bike as well. I like the naked style. I find it interesting that they put the key up in front of the display, right out in the open like that. It's good. Got a 180 rear section on it. I like this nice little stubby pipe. Like, I've seen videos on YouTube, they sound so much better with an aftermarket pipe on them, but yeah, nice little pipe. And a 120 section front. Feels like enough tyre for the weight. Feels good. So that's it for a first impression. This has been the Yamaha MT07.